I didn't see anything but Casey Kane's rear bumper. Yeah, that was the craziest finish I've ever experienced here at Talladega. And for a change, I finally come out on the good side of it. But, you know, I had my teammate in front of me, which was perfect. I had the 18 behind me, one of the best pushers out there. And we took the green and we were pushing. But we weren't going anywhere. I mean, our lane just would not move. The middle, the outside, everybody just kept passing us. I was like, there's nothing more I could do. I was running wide open, just hitting the guy in front of me, getting hit from behind. You know, there was times I was just trying not to wreck Casey, you know, but yet we were being very aggressive. And we come to the tribal to take the white. I really have no idea how we all made it to the white flag, because it was 3-4 wide, cars moving everywhere. But basically, I went into turn 3. I was right on Casey. I saw smoke, and they checked up. I hit him. I got hit by the 18, and somehow that turned me down on the apron. And I just put it back to the floor, and I drove by every car, and I come out of there second behind the 17 car. You know, I mean, that's definitely what we need to do. That's like a win. And sure, I'm glad we survived it. We'll see what we can do with it from here on out.
A great race for us and our team. You know, the guys did a great job on this M&M's Camry and gave me a good piece. It was really fast when we were out there in the draft, pushing some guys and making the outside lane actually move forward a few times. So it was really good. Just there at the end, the last lap, man, it's just anything. Everybody goes for broke. So we were on the bottom there behind the 24, who was behind the 5, who was behind the 15, and I was pushing my foot. I was quarter throttle, and we weren't going anywhere, running in the back of those guys. And then everybody's going by us on the outside, and then we got into turn 3 and seen the 14 car turn sideways, and just everything ensued after that. So I just cranked it left, went to the apron, and tried to get through there as best I could, not get hit by anybody else. Fortunately, we made it and come home third, so not too bad.
I just started racing at the end. We knew it was going to happen. We did a very good job of managing things all day long, and it was just getting real tight. I think we were probably 4 wide going into 3, and I could see some tire smoke off the guys in front of me, and then everybody just kind of merged together, and we were all in a big wad at that point. And fortunately, my car could still drive back to the finish, and I passed a couple guys that were sitting there on the bottom trying to get going themselves. So I guess I saw 17th. I don't know. We'll take it, I guess. We don't have a choice now.
It sucks. You know, I'm sure all my fans are frustrated, but I mean, it's what you have to do. I mean, you kind of give up the chance at a win riding in the back all day, but you got to miss the wreck, and that's what I had to do at the end. Was just basically, as all those guys were wrecking, just go through them, slow down, let them all crash, and then drive around them and get to the start-finish line. So you got to maintain the pace, and that's what that's what everyone did. And so it sucks that it's not a top 10 finish, but it's better than my average here.
Where you were and what you saw happen ahead of you, how was your heart rate at that moment when you've got to make a split decision, or you could be part of it?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to go forward by driving into the wreck. And so I knew my objective, as soon as I started to see smoke and a car going sideways, is to back off from the pack, because everyone's always trying to gas up, get to the start-finish line, but you've got to maintain, you got to keep rolling, you got to keep going. And so for me, I just backed off and then let all the cars wash down to the bottom and then went around them.
Had a good car and was patient all day long, got in position, the caution came out. And I mean, that's just Talladega. That's why we all come out and watch. I wish we didn't need to shorten this race up, because it's just, it's all waiting to see what happens right there at the end anyway. They had a good run on us on the outside. Kevin and I got broke apart. He couldn't stay with me. And, like I said, we were in position to win. We just didn't win.